What is up, guys? It's your boy No Risk, No Premium, back with another episode of the 2 Minute Drill, guys. Today, well, first off, happy weekend. Happy weekend. Happy Sunday. Hope you had a great Sunday. Hope you had a better Sunday than Silicon Valley Bank or what would be the other bank? Signature Bank, whatever. They're not even open today, though. But nonetheless, obviously a ton of weekend drama going on with all of the run on the banks. Then you have the Fed stepping in, securing depositors, whatever, ongoing meetings, talks, headline bombs, et cetera, et cetera. That's why I'm waiting so long to put this video out, because I knew if I did and recorded it yesterday or even this morning, I knew all day long, I wanted to see what the futures were going to do and how they were going to react. They reacted accordingly to a bailout, if you will, but just basically ensuring depositors so far as what I've seen. But you see, we've gapped up here, right? We're going to be up. Go to a smaller time frame chart. See, we've gapped up on this, right? Does it hold? I have no idea. No idea. No idea if it holds or not. Okay. So everything in this game plan or everything we talk about today could go to shit by morning. We could easily go green to red. Wouldn't put it past anybody. However, let's discuss what's coming up this week and how we can prepare, right? Excuse me, how we can prepare for the week. Okay, this week ahead, or even with all of the banks and all the bank stuff going on this weekend. Okay, we still have a slew of data coming out this will be a wild week. It's OPEX week. Okay, we have core CPI, core PPI, okay, jobless claims, and then we have likely headline bombs all week long with all of these banks. We're going to see who's actually been exposed to any of these financial institutions, if there's a contagion I don't know, all this kind of stuff. But what I'll be looking at mostly is what you're going to want to look at: core CPI on Tuesday. You see it right here. Core PPI on Wednesday. Okay. And initial jobless claims on Friday. Those are the three most important ones. Why? Two of them have to do with price. Second one has to do with jobs. We know anything has to do with price and jobs, or how much something costs. That's how we can get a gauge on what the Fed will likely be doing, right? Because the Fed uses their toolbox on what they are going to do by, one, how much shit costs, two, right, what the jobs market is doing. Okay. So on to the charts. I'll keep it really short, simple, sweet. We are currently gapping up. Okay, we are currently gapping up. So I want to zoom out first, and I just want to put some bigger levels, right, from the weekly chart that I like. Okay, I would likely like to put this 77 or 78, 74. Okay, 68, and then right here 57, obviously, and this is low. Okay, you'll want to have these levels marked. These are areas I believe we could see bounces, but I think these can be targets that can be achieved if for some reason we want to just start selling. Okay, it would not surprise me, especially with this candle. I mean, look at this volume candle we had here, right? Look at this huge volume candle we have. So look, guys, what am I going to be looking for tomorrow? Depending where we open, right? Depending where we open. Right now, we're up. We're up 5. We're gapping up, what, 5 points? 4 or 5 points, might be 6 by one. I don't know. We could open even tomorrow. I have no idea what's about to happen. Okay, but I'll tell you this: if we open up in this range, I'm going to watch for this huge reject here at 393. Okay, what is that important level? Well, we had the 200-day moving average. We bounced off it twice. Now we have finally broken underneath it. We had a back test of it today. Do we possibly get another back test here? We're opening up a couple points underneath it. It's very possible. Okay, it's very possible. So let's see what happens if we get that retest of the 200-day moving average, right? But I would like to think if you take the reject here, this would be a great spot. Okay, if we to get a nice short in probably Monday if we open here. I have no idea. Okay, if not, if we break and hold above, I'd like to make a higher low, come back test it, maybe go get this 396 area, right? That was basically a huge breakdown spot. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me zoom in. This 396 area, right? 396, 97. So look, there'll be I'll be watching two things. If we open up here underneath the 200 MA, which is going to be in this 390 to 92 area, okay, I'd want to watch for a possible rejection off the 200 MA, which is at 393, which was also Friday's high. If we break and hold above, you'll want to look for maybe some consolidation and a back test, and then you can get long, ride that up to 396.97. There, you'll likely want to take a nice reject as well. Okay, guys, don't forget the macro trend is what? The macro trend is down. Okay, if you're looking, I mean, we've been in this range for quite some time, but everything on this daily chart right now is telling me you've got the 5 cross down over the 20. You had the 821 EMAs cross, which is a yellow and red. Okay. You've now got the 5 crossing over the 50. We're underneath the 50. We're underneath the 200. We're underneath the 100, which is the brown one here. Okay. Everything is pointing south. You're going to want to look to see if 84s go, the 384s go, you're going to want to look at 380, 378, 374, 368. Okay, but I would likely think because of this was a stage 1 accumulation that we had back here, you'll want to think that there's some leftover demand down there and we can likely get a bounce. I mean, you could say and argue that the bounce is starting now just because we're up here, right? So we'll see. It's all about where we open though. Okay, it's all about where we open. So my plan is this. Okay, let's go to the 30-minute. If we open in this range, okay, if we open in this range, you can want to see, do we make a reject here? Okay. Make a reject here for a short play would be great. If we break and hold above, if we open above, if let's say we even open above, you'll want to look for a possible back test and hold. Okay. And then you could take that long to 396 here, 396.97. And then above that, you'd have 400. If for some reason we open up in here, okay, or we open below 384, which was last week. So you'll want to look for a back test to close the gap and likely take a short there as well. Okay, guys, so what I'll be looking for this week on possible, I think if we're going to continue, look at this huge weekly engulfing. Okay, I think we continue down and likely come down and possibly test this 200 weekly moving average, which will be at 371. So I'm looking for anywhere from 368 to 374 for us to touch down in there if we want to continue selling. Okay, I think we could possibly get a retrace, however, right? We could possibly get a retrace to 393 and 396 to back test those breakdown areas. All right, guys, that's all I got for you. All right, wake up early, get your levels right, and don't do anything fucking stupid. We'll see you bright and early. Peace.